This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. So today we will see, yesterday I could not post the video because the video on the BAV copy from NSE was very late, almost 11:45 p.m. I believe it was published. Then I couldn't make the video. I just posted important data points. So today I thought of making the video and some important analysis also, some key data points and some analysis also. One of the analysis today will be like on expiry day trade, whether expiry trade day is a gamble or a proper business of trading business. So we'll see on that also. So before that, we'll see the disclaimer. The views what are explained in this video is my personal opinion, and any loss incurred by taking trade based on my view, I am not responsible. Please consult a financial advisor before taking any trade. So first thing is that, so today we'll see about this thing also, Astrobi on the, what are the similarity between this March 20 correction, what happened, and the Astrobi, how it was working out, and what is the upcoming crash also, or correction, whatever it happens, how this can happen, how it's just a similarity between both things we'll see also. And also on the past 73 expiries, expiry day analysis, like how the time wise the analysis, the correction happened or movement happened that time, the price, that we'll see also. Okay, let us see those things one by one. If time permits, I'll do the same video or I'll make it a separate video. So today, can first start with the FI data. FI data is little confusing. Let me show you that FI data, because here they added some shorts here, actually added some shorts here around almost 5,000 contracts of index shorts, and they cut down the stock futures heavily here. If you see, almost like 35,000 contracts, they cut down the stock futures position, and here they added almost like 40,000 contracts of long put options. Definitely this is bearish, no doubt about that, but the long short ratio, they've gone to 40% actually. Heavy short added actually. So this is what little confusing, whether the correction immediately can come here from now, or it will be some bounce will be there, some dead cat bounce can come actually, and once it bounce comes, then from the series selling can come, because in the shorts what they've added is not significant as such, because considering that cash in pumping what they've done in the last 5-6 months, okay, this is not sufficient for them to cover the hedge for the cash position what they have. So possible they need to add some more shorts, then only they can go for some big down moves. So for that, possibly they add some shorts here, and then after that maybe adding some more shorts.
This conference will now be recorded.
So the index pitches are like this actually for FIs. And case of client, so the only thing is that if you want to add shorts, you have to wait for some bounce actually, then adding more shorts are advisable. Otherwise, adding shorts now can be a trap also. So carefully you have to add shorts. Naked shorts can be added only after bounce. That's better actually. Now you can have some more hedge shorts, maybe possibly 1 long to 2 shorts. That's possible. And then after the bounce, you can make it 1 long to 3 shorts, something like that. Naked shorts, never go for that option, because that's rarely you make some money. So that you can take 1:3 shorts in the put and calls, and then add some buying in the out of the money put options, that we can have more shorts. But you should, don't go for big gambling on buying puts. That can be a trap most of times possibly, because what happens, you develop a mindset on buying put options and make money, big time money in one time, and after that you come out of that mindset, and you lose all the money whatever you gained by the big jackpot. So there is a problem with the market when you make something like that by big money. So be cautious with the new shorts, because this can be a trap. Suddenly the bounce can come. So that's what I feel actually. And coming to the client's position, they are adding long positions in futures. They're piling up on the stock futures. They're adding big time long put options. It means the putting a short put option they added actually. As I mentioned also in the March, if you see last year 2020 March, what they did, how much the shorts they added actually, almost like 2.5 lakh shots they added actually, and completely they were just literally they were taken for all this pant, trouser, shirts, everything taken out actually. If you see here, completely they're grilled. So this what happens, like they're almost in the border actually. Now 2 lakh contracts of put options, and once the market crashes like on 500 points, 1000 points, then there can be problem for these clients. So very careful. If you are selling 2 lots of put option, buy 4 lots of put options, and also sell call options. That way you should manage your positions in this time. So that what happens that you make money on the call option and you make money on the bought put option also, and you lose a little money on the shorted put options. So that way you can make money in the down move. So you can do the reverse when you are going for the long positions. And coming to the proprietary traders, what they have done is they shorted slightly only the futures, and they are buying futures. If you see here, rarely they go for legs of options. Now they bought put options and then shorted call option. Perfectly they are aligned for the down moves actually. So this is what happened here, but definitely the down move is there in the nearby future. In what a short term, the down moves is going to come, but how aggressively will come is a fast crash like March 20 or a slow correction like 2008. We have to wait and watch. But you should be ready for this down moves, and any long questions if it is there, you have to have hedge it properly, and then any long-term investments, whatever is there, booking some profits advisable, because you may be seeing like 40%, 50% profit in your mutual fund portfolio, and suddenly the market is converting that 40%, 50% profit to 5%, 1% to something like that, or loss. It is a very pathetic, or it can be disastrous for the mindset actually, because seeing you lose confidence. Because after seeing 40-50% profit, suddenly coming to break even means it does not give a good motivation actually for the investors. So book some profits, don't be greedy, because if you're expecting to buy, I shown the goal, 20-year goal, what of 18 crore goal, in the 15% is the return what you expect in a year. If you get 40%, 50% in a year, then you should be happy with that actually. Okay, now let us move to the cash market. Cash market here, we almost see 2,000 crores of sales has been done by FIs and DAs both. So it is a negative continuously for 2 days. They've been selling in cash market. So stay cautious. And, definitely the bears are there in the field already now. And now open interest, if you see here today, for next week expiry, we'll see for 20th May expiry, because now 12th May expiry no meaning. 20th May expiry, if you see 32,000 put option, you have a support. 32,500 put options is support is there. So there are two supports here actually. That's what really wondering. But this put option is a trap, or this put option bot is what you have to see, because there are three put options: 31,500, 32, 32,500. All these three put options are giving us a good support. Either it is sold or bought, sold by little traders and bought by FAIs or big traders is what is the bigger question mark. So stay cautious. If this one, if it is this put options, whatever is there, they can see a big clearing of these positions on opening tomorrow morning. Possible that Bank Nifty can open by minus 500 points possibly, and Nifty, Singapore Nifty is keep on shuffling up and down, showing like 200 to 100 to 200 points gap down actually. But tomorrow some opportunity might get, might not get for any shorts. So you have to really take cautious. First, you have to look for buying the put options at the open. That is the best strategy. After that, you can short out of the money put options to protect your profits. And in case of Nifty, if you see 14,800 call, there is a good build-up is there. Resistance is there. And then if you can see the bottom, if you see here, 14,700 put support is there. So 14,700 put, you should keep a close watch. Possibly that these people who are sold put options will go for cover, run for cover. So this 14,700 put option and 32,500 put option, these two guys will give the way for market to go down. So tomorrow 32,500 put is what is very important. If you are buying option, this one only will give good money actually, because when these put traders will go for cover, they will want to give any money, pay any amount for squaring with their positions. So that time the spike will come very fast on the upside. So and also 32,000 put option also can give good money tomorrow if you are buying, but you have to be very quick in entering and exiting the buying put options. So next we'll see the highest open interest. What is the status actually here for 20th May expiry? Let timestamp. Okay, let me just take 20th May expiry and 20th May. So 20th May expiry, if you see 32,500 is given equally, like you can see build up happening here. Call and put options, and as I mentioned earlier also, 32,500 put option can give good money provided the movement comes and sustains on the downside. And also 33,000 call option, you can see good build up already happened actually. So 33,000 is a very good resistance. So call option can be blindly sold, but what happens here when you see a gap down, after that you sell a call option, difficult to make money because already the premium decay happened actually at the morning. So only thing is you have to buy the in the money put option and sell out of the money put option, and that's the only way to make money when the gap down comes. And 32,000, 32,500, 32,500 you cannot see here, not much. 32,000 support is there, that's it. So 32,500, there's the only thing you have to focus on actually. And case of Nifty 14,800, you can see some support, slight support only is there, but if you can see double the quantity, the call is sold actually. So 14,800 call is sold very heavily compared to the puts. Then 14,700 you can see equal build up of put option and call option, and that is giving the good support 14,700. If you're buying for put option, then here also 14,700 put option can spike like anything in no time, because short covering will happen. If 10 lakhs of short covering comes, then a lot of spike will happen on these put options. So if you're planning to buy, you have to buy the top one where 50-50 call option put option write up is there. That is the one you have to focus. That's what is going to give good money when you're buying the options, call option, put option. When the market going up, you have to buy the call option. So this cover will happen for this call options. So now market is gapping down, then this you have to focus on this put option. And we'll see for the 27th May expiry also. But 27th May expiry, something has changed actually. If you see yesterday, means on like Tuesday, before that also you can see 10th May, 28,000 was the highest openers, put option was the support was there. Okay, but after that, if you see 33,000 is come inside. So this is a big doubt on with me is that whether this put option are bought by the big players and sold by the retail traders. There is a possibility. So very carefully you have to be taking care of this trade, because month end expiry 33,000 put option can play a big role actually. So if the put option the highs are getting broken on the upside, then you have to be very careful. The trending move can come on the downside. So month end expiry 33,000 put option, you have to be just keep it tight watch on this. Now 30,000 put option, you can see the open interest has come down actually 2 lakhs. So here maybe like all the strong hands will try to hold this 30,000 put option because they can make good money here actually. Then in case of Nifty also, you can see 14,000 put option, there is a good support. But here the situation is different actually. 14,000 put option, there is a good support. So the month by end, they are not expecting, the big players are not expecting the market to go down below 14,000 here. So 14,800 support is there, 14,500 support. A lot of supports are there here actually. In 14,500 put option is there. But 14,500 put option is very good support. Like if you see 11 lakhs of call writing and 24 lakhs of put writing, almost 1:3. Okay, 1:3, 2:3. This is the ratio. So just understand this data so that you can take a trade carefully. And open interest change, if you see here, okay, let me, I think this one will not work because expiry, this is aligned for this Thursday expiry actually. So this is what happened actually, the 1.4 crores of build up happened actually in the bearish position yesterday on the closing basis. So we'll see tomorrow on this after the new week starts. So totally for all expiry put together, now you can see 7 lakhs of bullish position completely come down, pulled off, and then 54 lakhs of bearish position for Bank Nifty. Coming to the PCR, if you see PCR, definitely it is becoming oversold actually. Let us see for next week expiry. I'm not able to see now because of this. Let me just see whether I can try here active. Okay, no, I cannot see this. So tomorrow PCR I have to just see from the Excel only. Let me just try to open that actually, and then we'll PCR for tomorrow. I have to open that once again. Meanwhile, I'll just see the other data. So Nifty strike wise PCR, if you see here, the support is coming from 14,650 call option strike price, and then here 32,300, 32,400 you can see support here. Put option writing you can see, and 32,300 very good put writing happening here. So 32,500, this is where you have to see support. If you are buying any put option in the money put option, you can buy something like 32,800 or 32,700 and try to sell 32,200 something put option. That can be a good game tomorrow for option traders. And coming to the straddle, okay, this one we saw for 12th May, 20th May expiry also we see. So same thing only. And then coming to the straddle, okay, straddle also I have to see tomorrow only, because this will not be able to see like, because whenever it is at Wednesday expiry, this problem comes for me in my data. So in case of expiry, we'll see the 12th May expiry, 12th May expiry here, straddle. So the entire the market actually, because of the big gap down here, the move normally it becomes a range bound and then it comes for squaring of the position here. So now 32,500 is the place where the expiry happened here. The market has not given any chance actually for any movement on the upside or something. Continuously, it does keep on going down actually. Let us see the straddle also. Straddle for yesterday's expiry, we started with 33,000, 1,229 is the place. We went up and down actually, and total those who have taken short straddle here 1,229, they have close seen at sold at 1,229 and closed at 550, almost like 700 points of gain for the people who went short straddle at 33,000 now. And now for 14,700 who have taken short straddle, exactly the market, if you see this time, the maximum profit was given to the short straddle only. 14,700 short straddle, they started 336, and they though they have seen a loss here actually, if you see here, and they lost, if you see, they not made loss actually. Any day their straddle was never showing loss. Next day it was 30 points profit, then some profit was keep on showing. In spite of this coming here, on the expiry day exactly we closed at 11 rupees. 336 they sold and bought back at 11 rupees. 320 rupees almost like profit per straddle actually they made. So continuously the short straddle has been making good money without hedge actually, but once the crash comes to something, then they have to be very cautious. And let us see for the tomorrow, means 20th May expiry, the straddle, lowest straddle now stands at 32,600 actually. Sorry. So now the lowest straddle is 32,600, which is around 1,988 actually, 1,000 rupees. So next week expiry, 20th May expiry, we should see around 31,500 on the downside we can see, and then on the upside 33,500. So upside is I think completely you can forget a possibility of achieving that, because already 30,000 is giving a resistance. And the global markets also is not favoring any up moves. So 31,500 possibility of testing is very clear on the charts. So you have to be prepared for that. And then in case of Nifty, if you see 14,800 straddle, so 304 is trading. So 14,500 is easy target for Nifty on the downside for this straddle. So those who are going for a short straddle naked, 14,800 premium 3,300 is very clearly indicating that we should be going for 14,500 actually. And the highest open interest showing at 32,500 actually here. So this is what you have to be focusing on, this the price movement of 32,500 put option. And if you're writing call option, then 32,500 call option can be a good bet actually, because the 485 is trading now. There can be, but the problem is when a gap down happens and then selling call option, that time is may not be a rewarding actually rewarding trade. And in case of Nifty, if you see 14,700 is the equally placed actual position. So we have to focus on these two put options. And then if you see on yesterday, out of 154 stocks, 78% of stocks was trading below the VWAP actually, and only 22% was trading above the VWAP, indicating the broader market is very, very weak. And the PCR for the next expiry is 0.79, 0.75. So definitely it's weak. So any raise will be keep on sold. And then let us move to the next one, the important Lakshman Rekha, we just for time ignore because then it's not a pivot point. We'll see now we are the breaking of 32,300 and the pivot point is going to be very, very crucial. If you break, then it's going to be a big problem for the Bank Nifty, and then we can see 31,500 easily as per the straddle values. And in case of Nifty, we are just about to break 14,600, possibly the as per expectation 14,500 is possible. short straddle indicating already, and now we are almost like four tops we are seeing, and there is high chance that we are not going to break 15,000 on the upside in the near future. If you break 14,500, then swing low will get formed, then 14,400 can come. If that also is broken, if you're like looks like possibility in the coming days, we can break this swing low also very easily, provided that supporting come the global market continues and the US inflation also rises. And camera pivot point we'll see for tomorrow. Go a long breakout 32,737 and short breakout 32,304, and for Bank Nifty futures and for Nifty futures 4809 and short breakout 14,612. The spot levels for Bank Nifty and Nifty, these are the levels. Just you can take note and you can take a snapshot of this, because I don't want to explain this. It's wasting your time actually. I want to cover more things. And the key ratios, if you see Nifty, and it has come down below 30 for after a long time, and then for Bank Nifty it has cooled down slightly to 22 levels now. VIX is actually, it is around 20 levels only. Once it goes above 25, then you have to take a very serious note of the coming to the cash market. Cash market, if you see, the 20 moving average still is giving a support here, rising 20 moving average. Once we possibly that tomorrow we might break this downside, we have to see very carefully. Normally tomorrow possibly that we can touch this 20 moving average for all 1,126 stocks. How strong the down move tomorrow is very important, because the gap down is not looking so good actually. At least 100 points gap down if it comes in Nifty, then the cash market, broader market will see big break here. If we continue sustain here again on the cash market, then it's better to exit some long positions what are we holding, because it's a safe trade little. Now US inflation also, let us see, just throw some eye on this. So this is what US inflation chart is actually. You can see it's now touching 4.2% actually. That is the reason of the big problem of market crashing actually. You've been watching the US yield, bond yield, then that one was giving some big gap down actually earlier, and now people shifted from US bond yield to US inflation. So everything like one by one keep on coming. Now you watch US inflation, they will track something else, and the new data will come, and that will be reason for the market crashing. So you have to be prepared for whatever the market is giving you the opportunity. And if you see here for the Nifty, Bank Nifty, the Heikin Ashi chart candle, definitely the open equal to high, it is definitely an indication of the bearish move starting. The only issue is that the trend is not there actually. If you see the ADX, if you see ADX, it is only just 15 levels actually. So ADX is not increasing actually. In case if it is increasing, then the momentum can build up. As of now, momentum is not there for Nifty, and for Bank Nifty also, if you see the momentum is slightly, possibly the momentum can build because it is above around 25. Once this is above 25, then only the momentum comes. Nifty there is no momentum, but Bank Nifty there is momentum. So you have to be very, very careful. Once the VIX spikes up, then the big momentum can come and the option prices can spike very quickly on the upside. So stay cautious with the option trading in case you are doing option trading naked. If you're doing naked option trading, then it can be difficult to make money, because once the VIX rises and then the market crashes, then your option sold whatever is there. In spite of that, it will be the right trend also. The making money will be a little difficult because of the increase in the IV and the VIX. And let us come to the astro view for this thing. The expiry, that analysis what I told, which I will do in separate videos, will be very interesting. And you see here on 6th February. Okay, let me just take you through the date on December 26, 2019. So this is the time actually. If you see here, Venus, Mars, leaving Venus, Mars, majority of the planets were doing the conjunction actually. 26 December, and we saw the market crashing after 2 months. So in the March, we started seeing the market crashing. The correction came actually. Whatever the high formed here, just so 26 December, you see the market. Let me just remove all these things. So just see 26 December 2019. 26 December 2019. Where is it? 26 December 2019. You can see here the order high formed here on that day. Okay, never we could cross that high actually. If you see here, very toughly, maybe 1 or 2 points could have crossed. Otherwise, never we crossed that high, and then we just fell from there actually. Continuously we fell from there to see this bottom of almost 17,000 level. Now, if you see here, what are the high found that time? That is the same level we are now trading actually. 32,500. So we'll see here what is the level here. We saw here 32,500, 32,300. From here only we started falling actually in 2019. After almost like December 2019, 1 year and 4 months, 5 months, okay, roughly. After the same, we are at the same level. We are now. You can see we are the same level now. And now, if you what happened in the Astro View also, let us see on 16th February. 6th February. Let us see 6th February 2021. So you can see that no, the market, the conjunction happened for various planets actually. Let us see, Moon also came actually after some time. Okay, so this time, last time it was Venus and Mars. This time is only Mars was outside, and all the planets got conjunction in this Capricorn. So what happened here? This 10th February, what are the high? Just see what are happened in 10th February. After that, okay, 10th February. Okay, this is the high. After this, we made some. After 2 days, we made some high actually, and that high was never breached, never have breached, and we've been continuously below that high levels. Now, once you break this, now the final stop loss for the long position is 30,500. If you break 3,500, then it's a game over for the bulls for Bank Nifty, and it can a big level correction can come. At least we should see the breakout level, whatever here the breakout what we saw, 25,000 levels we should see in no time in Bank Nifty. So the levels you can note for is 30,000. 30,000 put option is what you can keep a target actually. If you just Bank Nifty, if you're going for a naked put option buying, and at least for June expiry, 30,000 put option. You can see here 400 rupees, trading at 400 rupees actually. So you have enough time for expiry, and this can be a good game changer, jackpot possibly. And but ready to lose some premium on this actually. 30,000 put option definitely can be a good game changer. You can make good money. I am expecting, because by June expiry, before that they should easily double. But try to sell some put option against this, and if you can see some reversal or something, if you are a little panicky. But I don't see, because just take note of this 30,000 put option of June expiry, trading at 400 rupees. Okay, this can be a good game changer and be a good money making machine for you actually. And in case of Astro View, that's what I told you. So you have to be very prepared for this bearish move. And in case of Nifty also same thing. But Nifty, it is a game was different. Here, if you see here, the high what you found here, Bank is already in that place already. 12,455, the Nifty level was at that time, but now Bank Nifty is trading at very high levels compared to almost 2,000 points away above this. So definitely we are going to test it 12,000 levels, 12,500 levels. This level will be tested before the end of June. So the put option what we can try for Nifty is June expiry, 24 June expiry. The best one will be 14,000 put option of June expiry, which is trading at 135 rupees. 135 rupees can be an excellent opportunity to make money. 14,000 put option, because you will not be losing money so much. But here, if you can take the risk buying 14,000 put option for June expiry, and you can sell some call options, whatever you can try, and make some recovery of the put option what you buy. But definitely this can be a good buying opportunity for put option buyers actually. Just take note of this. And that's the end of this video actually. So I don't want to grab it more. We'll try to make on expiry analysis, seeing the view. At least I'm getting this 150 views. I'll make an analysis on the expiry analysis. I'll be very interesting. I made a 73 expiries on expiry day, different time slots, what kind of movement scheme and analysis of that. I'll be making video on that. At least 150 views I'm getting before 5 o'clock, so that I can make the video on that and release by 6 o'clock. Okay, hope you like the video, and subscribe and like the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.